Hello, I'm in my garden again. So before I start, I have filmed a little bit of footage of me working out in my garden earlier in the week. So I am going to attempt to show it on one side. So you can just see I do exercise. Please be aware that I know my form is terrible, that I have an issue where I'm partially sighted, but also have an issue where my brain and my body don't do what each other says, so I'm not very good at telling my body to do certain things. So my form is rubbish. Please don't criticise me. I'm aware of it, but these videos do help. So I thought that I'd share that with you first of all. So the weigh-in this week, I weighed in and I did it 299.8. So happy. Oh dear. So by way of celebration, I went and bought 4 pairs of trainers. Well, one, Under Armour had a crazy sale on. It's still on now. There's not a lot left. It's like I was looking at things and it was saying 210 people are looking at this item, and I was like, oh, panic. So they had like trainers for £15. I don't know what Americans call it. I can't remember what you call it. Something else. Not pumps. I don't know. Whatever you call the things your feet wear when you go to the gym. Them. £15 each, which is ridiculous for Under Armour. So I bought 4 pairs to celebrate, and because they're really cheap, and I have really bad problems with my feet. I broke my foot a few years ago, my 5th metatarsal, and it didn't heal properly, so that hurts. And then on the other foot, I got Achilles tendonitis for about 2 years. While I was decorating my stepson's bedroom, I put on my tippy toes, and it just actually I had felt it ping. It was lovely. And that didn't really heal very great either. So I thought, bugger it, I'm going to treat myself to some new shoes. So I did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. My next goal is 296.6. I was at 299.9. And my very biggest, I was 346.6. So I want to get to 296.6 because that'd be £50. I have been lower than that, and I've regained some. The lowest I ever got down to was 242, I think. That was about 5 years ago. So, and that's when I broke my foot and all those things started happening. So, oh, the sun's gone. Hello. Oh, my hair looks silly. So my next goal is 296.6. The rate I'm losing about 1.2 a week, which is really slow considering how big I am. It should fall off me, but I think my metabolism is so buggered and scarred that it's going to take me a really long time to re-lose what I've already lost dozens of times over and over again. So that's my own fault though, and tough. I have to deal with it, take it on the chops, and tough. So at that rate, it's going to take me about 18 months to 2 years to lose. But there you go, not going to moan. So let's have a look, see what how I did last week on my planner. I've got my planner here, which is a summary of what I did last week. Let's flip the camera around and I'll show you that. So this was my plans for last week, what I tended to do, and then what I ended up doing. My last Sunday, my period came, and I just felt awful. I felt like my vagina was falling out, if I be quite frank. So instead of doing thrust trainers and things, I just did 10 minutes on kettlebell exercises, quite gentle, which is some of the video I've got, which I took some video of. And then I also did the next day, again I didn't feel like doing Gillian, so I did 4,000 steps during my lunchtime. Wednesday I did do the fitness blender, so that's 3 times, a little bit of exercise. I did have a rest day because we had a bit of an issue at work, and my colleague and I couldn't get away. Friday I was just pooped. I was in bed really early, really shattered. Yesterday I didn't do anything that was intentional, and I'm about to do some gardening. I've got some things to do. See, I've got these to put in. I want to have a tidy up, sweep up a bit, and hopefully do some more workouts in the garden next week in the evening. A badger got into our garden, we believe, or a fox, and just ripped that up, so I've got to tidy that up. Yeah, just pottering around the garden for about an hour. It is cardio, so people don't think gardening is a cardio. Last Sunday I did 4 hours over out here, and I did 1,800 calories in 4 hours. It is really hard work, so that is my plan. This was last week, sorry, this is last week. So I also pretty much stuck to my eating plan. The quiche was okay. The bacon actually ruined it, so next time I'm going to keep it much lighter, keep it real simple. but it was handy to do. It's very quick, so that was a good one to do. And the eats for last week, I did have my gammon salad. I had gammon and cheesy bake. I'm slowly clearing my freezer out. It's very painful. I had my prawns with pestos and zoodles. I had my fish and green beans. It's very plain, but it's different. I didn't end up having the kebab on Friday. I had some leftover gammon from Sunday, which I've sort of been eating, and it's the last day I really would comfortably wanted to eat it. I found a fathead roll in the freezer, which I defrosted, and it was good. So I had a gammon roll. Yesterday we didn't have that. Just changed my mind. We ended up having Caribbean pork salad. It was very good, and I forgot to defrost my lamb, so we're not having that. I think we're gonna have chicken curry. So there you go. So that was last week, and I actually officially lost 3 pounds on the scale last week. So I took back what I gained the week before when it was my time of the month, and a little bit extra for my efforts. So yeah, yeah, that was last week. So I'm going to crack on with planning next week now. Good evening. It is Friday. I've just gone to Aldi straight from work, so I'm pretty pooped. And I thought I'd do that because I hadn't booked in my usual delivery of shopping from Sainsbury's, so I decided just to swing by Aldi, get it over and done with. Not my favourite thing in the world, but I bought some stuff. So let's take you through it. Just a pack of regular chicken. I think I'm going to be cooking curry next week. Just put a couple of portions of that, and I also bought the cauliflower rice to go with it. I like mixing this, not cooking it, just mix it with garlic. It's like dried garlic. With salt, and that's so nice. So I'll have that, and I'll make like a Thai chicken curry. I'm also going to be making cheesy broccoli soup because I found like not a block of brie or camembert. It's called buttermilk or something. You know, one of those round things of cheese in the freezer, and I just want to get rid of it. So I thought I'd make some soup. I've also bought some eggs, bought some cheese portions. I would have liked to have got Aldi's own, but I didn't have any. I just bought a mixed salad kit thing, which me and my partner will probably have tomorrow. The carbs are reasonable considering it's full of like oranges and yellows. So half of this would be okay. About half of that, which is probably what I have, be about 7 carbs, which is okay. I'm happy with that. And I'm having it with these Caribbean pork shoulder steaks, which I'll grill. I think it's like 3 carbs in that, so that'd be a 10 carb dinner tomorrow with that and that. I also grabbed some sour cream. My cream exploded in my bag, everything got covered, it was brilliant. Thanks Aldi. So that was awesome. Sour cream and regular cream because I'll need the cream to go in that broccoli soup. I think it's essentially garlic, broccoli, cheese, that. Can't remember the 4, it's 5 things. Can't remember the other thing. I also got a few raspberries this week because you can have berries in moderation, and some full fat Greek. I'll have that maybe with a little bit of sugar-free syrup in it, and then my berries, or maybe some jelly. I did buy some corn, excuse me, that's some corn. And it is not low carb, obviously. It's not. I don't think it's allowed on keto. I'm fairly sure it's not because it's pleasurable. I know, Mabel, I'm disgusted also, but. I will. This sort of thing I will literally have a spoonful sprinkled over an entire plate full of salad, and I'll be happy with that. Gives it flavour. I bought some chili peanuts. They're not like a crusty coating, they're just a seasoning. I've got some sugar-free gums and liquid sugar. I bought some about 4 months ago, and I've just finished off 1 packet of them, so they do last me a long time. So sugar-free stuff is not the best, but I make it last, man. I'll probably have 5 a week, so I'm happy with that. Pack of grated cheese. I picked up some bratwurst, some chili ones. Usually with sausages you can't have because they've put loads of rubbish in like fillers and stuff. And listen, Mabel, it's my time to shine, not yours. No. Yeah, they put loads of filler in most sausages, pad it out, but the bratwursts are much more solid. They're so heavy. A lot less rubbish goes into them. So per 100 grams is like 1.8. So there's probably, each one's probably about 140 grams. So it's like, for a whole sausage, it's just dense and really heavy. Looking at what, 2.2, something daft like that. So yeah, I'll cook some of those up and have those. Just bought some ready to eat chicken, which we might have in a salad, and 2 packs of these meaty sticky things. So yeah, that's my little haul from Aldi. Nothing else really I'm thinking of getting. I don't want to leave the house all weekend if I can help.